Oh, Valmaster's in.
Have you got it? Nice.
I've got Valmaster, I've just not got you. I'll
Nice.
try.
So that's fine, man. Try once more. If it doesn't work, then just maybe run a new commentator, and I'll stream Monster up.
Don't know who's available, but I've not seen Gil. It might just be me running commentary.
If you want, I can reset and come back after like, the first couple of games. If you want me to do that.
Try it. Go for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Be back in 2 minutes.
Okay, we're just gonna go. Just sent Emersion a message saying go, and we'll get a move on with this set. It's just gonna be me on commentary. That's a bit of a shame, but yeah, let's have a look at Skype, see who's available, if anyone. No one that's ever done commentary with me before is available. Bummer. Okay guys, you're stuck with me for this match. What was that?
The curtain is raised on the world's most extreme fighting tournament. Who will walk away victorious?
Okay, we're set. We're ready to go. Okay, so match 1. Oh.
South America, inland zone. Fists will fly at this location.
Okay, so match 1 this is going to be kind of footsie intensive, and you're going to see a lot of zoning from Chun-Li in this match. That's a kick-ass focus through. A normal there to get a throw. Full combos from Valmaster, not dropping that shit. X-Li's got Emersion in the corner, it's a difficult place to be. Lets him out. Uses space to get a fireball out. And then operates from there. Reads the jump out the corner and gets an air throw. Interesting, going over with the Cosmic Heal from Vega, and falling for the 2 hits of the fireball. Uses Rolling Crystal Flash to go through the fireball. Got Valmaster where he wants him, but unfortunately gets hit by the fireball. That's a bit of a shame.
Will the tide of battle turn? Fight!
So an interesting start. You've got to remember, this is the first 7 set. It's a long set. So you're going to see a few adjustments from both sides. And again, there's that Rolling Crystal Flash through the fireball. You can get a further combo off of that, but didn't. That's fine. Maybe didn't want to use the meter. Now he's forced into the corner again. Not a good place to be if you're Vega. Not the worst character to get out. Getting hit by all sorts of pressure. Oh, and doesn't block both hits of the neutral jumping hard punch. And Valmaster very quickly taking game 1 of the set. Right, I'll see if we can get Milligano an invite before we start the second match. Hello.
What's up, man? Let's try this again.
I've sent you an invite. Valmaster took that match quite quickly.
I told you, man. I says it's going to be a struggle. That's what it's going to be.
But it's a long set, you know.
I agree, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how Emersion approaches it from now on. He also has a secondary that I don't think he'll go to, but it'll be interesting to see if he does. If it starts to look quite bad for him, will he go to Guile, you know?
I am in there. I'm happy. Has this begun yet? I don't think it has.
Nah, they're waiting on someone picking an ultra or something.
Nice. That means they'll get in. So, how did the match go? How did it play, man?
It looked pretty hard for Emersion, to be honest with you.
That was hard for me to get in.
Yeah, it's just Valmaster's so good with focus attacks and that, going through normals and.
That's what I thought, man. It's the defense. If Emersion, as I say, if If someone will whiff something in front of Emersion, he will punish it, and he's a very strong ground footsies player, but
Let's get started.
this guy will not whiff much. He will protect himself with this fireball game, and that's how he started the round straight away.
Yeah. Are you in on this? You watching this?
I am in, yeah.
Oh, good man. Do commentary.
They were in there. So it'll be interesting to see the strategy Emersion adopts, whether he wants to maybe just play the life lead game. Trading blows right now. So Emersion's got a life lead. This is the way a strategy I thought he could use, just sit in the life lead a bit, protect it, but he's already got himself back in. Oh, and the punish. It's going to be a struggle, Brian, I told you this. This is not going to be easy.
Yeah, this is why you're probably the #1 player in Scotland and I'm not.
This is serious right now. But as you say, there's a full set. This is it. Emersion taking risks, paying off for him well, and he's got a nice sizable life lead. About 60%. You see though, as Valmaster approaches, he will approach either off the hard knockdown or protecting himself with that fireball, and it really just means that he can put himself in that advantageous situation.
Nice attempt to dash and punish that wall jump there. He's fully stocked with his super as well now,
Yep.
so that's really...
Danger for Emersion, he's got to be careful. I don't know Vega's frame data, but what I do know is that super can punish a lot of normals. He needs to use normals that have got advantage if possible. Valmaster's just going in right now, needs the opening, gets it. Choosing not to use Ultra. Oh, and Emersion's just gone for it. Can't even punish. He's got it. That's it. 2-0
man.
Valmaster. And Emersion just didn't need. Maybe panicked a little bit, because the thing is, once he's got him in the corner, you need to absorb a lot of Chun-Li pressure.
He didn't want to be in the corner. He's been in the corner a few times in this match already, and it's quite quickly went bad for him.
The key for me is when I looked into Valmaster as a player, some of his characteristics, he uses that Hizanshu quite openly. He uses it a lot. And a lot of players have said in the past and even now that that's maybe weak because you can punish it, you can focus it and level 2 crumple it, but you do not see many players punish it correctly.
It has to do with the reaction to it. You're either used to punishing it or not. I remember Sean Branney basically punishing me with Honda's Ultra 1 just on reaction. It wasn't even a focus, he just on reaction done it. I was maybe being a bit too predictable, but yeah, it is not a safe move. It's definitely a risk, but at the same time...
It's about how it's done, though. It's about how it's done, because with Chun-Li, like I've played a Chun-Li in the past, and I would Ultra 1 as Hizanshu's pretty much consistently when I'd see a pattern develop.
Yeah, like standing medium punch, stab with that, and then go into it.
Absolutely,
I was getting a bit predictable with that, so it's about being unpredictable with it, and the light kick version is a lot faster.
So let's see how Emersion adjusts to this here. Option select, lovely. Punishes a bad dash. This is not looking good for Emersion so far. And there we go. So what we've just been talking about, more Hizanshu pressure, and players are either going to block it. Even if it's blocked, he's quite comfortable in that situation for you to block a Hizanshu, because he keeps continuing to apply the pressure.
I like the dry style, using the fireballs when he's at full range.
Yes. Nice. That's one way to get through the fireball. EX roll. However, he gets punished for the wall dive. He's going to have a little bit. Oh my god, he's got nothing. Oh, and he went for it. He went for the fireball. I'm not sure what he could have done there. EX, Scarlet Terror. I'm not sure. Because... and the punish, and that is why you cannot use normals that are unsafe and advantage. This is what I was saying before.
Yeah.
He will punish them on block. So you need to be so careful. What he does is he plays this safe game, and with the super he almost restricts you as a player, like, and what you can do against this character. He just keeps you out, he keeps you at the ideal range, and what he'll do is once he's got that super, you're scared to press anything. I think he messed up the cross-up ultra there.
Nice meterless punish there, keeps these 2 meters.
Oh, and that's it. 3-0. I told you, man, I said this was going to be a struggle from the start. I told you he's a great, Emersion's a terrific player, but if you do not know how to deal with this guy, and listen, loads of players do not know how to deal with this guy, like, you know.
Oh yeah, it's definitely something that's, we've seen at Hype Spotting. It was really difficult for a lot of players to take on a really, really good Chun-Li. It's one of these ones that it goes up the tier list a little bit as the game gets older, but
Yeah.
you know, really looking forward to seeing her, what happens with her buff that she's got with her spinning bird kick into the corner, juggles. That'll be interesting.
I've not looked into it too much, man, actually. Since Hype Spotting, I've taken a little bit of a chill out time.
Yeah.
Wait until Ultra, yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody's doing that. That's why it's getting harder and harder to find players that want to play a match on stream. And you know,
This guy will be hungry, though. Valmaster will be hungry. You know, he's collected those Capcom Cup Pro Tier points, you know.
Oh, he did say he
Oh.
totally wants to do that thing. He wants to go around to all the places where the Capcom Pro Tour points are and try and qualify.
He was actually in the online tournament, the Virgin online tournament.
Yeah.
But he was apparently not notified by email of when it was going to start. It was very badly organised, and you just can't do that, to be honest. Like, especially with these points in the line for a player such as himself, who really wants to advance and doesn't want to get them to sort of look pretty. Look at my points. It's a case of he wants to get there. So
Not all tournaments are run to the same standards as the Zombie Brian tournaments.
just want to put that in there, right?
Yeah, just get that in there.
Nice. I like it. See, this is the strategy I see a lot of the players adopt against Valmaster. It's one I use myself, even in casuals. It's getting that life lead and making him approach you, but he will only approach at that safe distance. It's difficult. And Chun-Li has a lot of comeback factor, you know. You wouldn't think she's a lot of comeback factor, especially if she stocks up that super.
I think if you look at it, a lot of the matches where Chun-Li suffers is when you could put on safe pressure and keep the consistent pressure on her. And Vega really struggles with that, so...
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, and the stun.
Oh, man.
Emersion, please. Not like this. Oh, he fails to punish. That's a surprise. Fails to punish Ultra.
Oh dear, got jumpy there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be a struggle. I don't see the answer right now. I don't see the solution to trying to navigate this defense or trying to penetrate the defense, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure how it's going to be done with Vega right now. Oh.
Just find that hard to approach entirely. Just he's playing so safe.
It's looking brutal, yeah. Okay, one way to get around fireballs, he got it. But this is also something we need to take into account. With these two characters, they both have very strong pokes, very strong ground games. But I feel like Chun-Li has a far better comeback factor than Vega. And I think that'll matter. I think when Emersion gets the sizable life lead, Valmaster is always in the fight. I feel like when Valmaster gets a sizable life lead, it's very tough for Emersion to then bring that back.
Yeah.
Goes for the Dundee special. And Valmaster has his
What
punish
the hell?
ready. He's ready. He knows how to punish that. Clearly studied it.
Who's behind them for crying out
Yeah.
loud? But yeah, the Dundee special. Oh dear.
The Dundee special.
Shout outs to Dugan. No one likes you.
Wow. What is the score right now, man?
That's 4.
4. Oh.
That's pretty harsh. So yeah, it's really good to see these players in action though.
Absolutely. It's good to see a player like Emersion, recently sponsored by Lone Lions, try to find a solution. Because this guy is a big problem right now, and he's shown it in the way he handled type spotting.
Yeah,
It's just so clinical. And type spotting, there was a lot of great players there, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah, it wasn't like a small tournament by any standards.
No,
What
that was
it,
a
like
big tournament, yeah.
130 or something?
Yeah, I think you're talking AE. I think you're talking over 120 entrants. That's entrants, you know.
Yeah, that was.
There were some strong guys.
weekend.
There's shocks and pulls. Like there were some top players there, so that was a tremendous tournament to be at.
Some really good players just didn't make out of pools in that tournament. That's how
Yeah.
good that tournament was.
Yeah. It was a grind. Yeah.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
Okay. This is good. Staying at a safe range. Very good start right now. Has corner control but loses it. I think that's a bad decision from Emersion. I think he wanted to keep it, but he's got it again. Yes, this is good. See, this is where he's at his weakest. He has no fireball game to protect him. He's cornered. Oh, and he just does it raw. He just does it raw.
Oh, that's an error from Valmaster. The first one we've seen, really.
Yeah.
Pick up the pace.
But that was a good approach from Emersion. He really pressured, got him in the corner early, took some risks with the EX wall dive just on block. Valmaster showed that he can punish it on block, but really with no ultra at that point. Or he would have had ultra actually. That was risky, but it did pay off for him. Here comes the pressure game. Look at the pressure. He's got out. Lovely. Nice. That's what he needs to do. You can see Emersion adapt now.
He's leaving this dramatic comeback late, really. Oh no!
So raw. Oh dear.
That's gonna hurt. Gonna kill as well.
Nasty, nasty. Yep, it's gonna kill. However, Emersion does a full super meter right now. You know, which will convert into damage if he wants it. He will also use for that for the fireball game, but wastes it in that occasion. Okay, yep. Oh my god.
Gotta start reacting to them Hassan shoes.
Can Chun-Li punish that if she's not got super? I do not know. It's still gone wrong for Emersion this round. This is what I'm saying though, it's like Vega now has no comeback. I feel like this round is oh my god, I've just jinxed him. I've totally jinxed him. He's just on an ultra raw and he's caught him. Oh my god, nice reading the slide. Oh, is he gonna do it? Oh no! Oh my god, what? He's gonna oh no! Oh my god. What? Oh my god, Emersion almost just did it. I said that was a situation where I thought Vega didn't have the comeback factor, but Emersion just did it. He got the ultra. He almost had him. He almost had him.
That shit was tense this week. So far.
That's gonna hurt.
That's
Like,
5.
that's gonna hurt big time.
You also don't want to get. It's got to the stage. It's 5 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to the stage where you're starting to think, is this going to be a whitewash? You know,
It could be like I thought Emersion would get maybe a couple. He still can get a couple. That was his best chance. He took the first round, you know, in dominant fashion, really pinning Valmaster to the corner, and then working his pressure, making some good reads. He made some excellent reads with that comeback there, but you saw in order for him to make that comeback, the number of risks he needed to take.
Yeah.
Very unsafe risks, and it's a similar fashion to how he dealt with Problem X's Seth at Hypespawn 2. He feels the same way. He needs to take these risks against a character like that.
Yeah, yeah. So next week I'm going to have MBR versus Hassan, a player that you've been wanting on the stream for a long time. Hassan.
Yeah, I like Hassan. He's a very nice guy, very good player.
Yeah, should be able Akuma. Should be a good one.
Yep.
Fight!
Okay, so interesting to see how Emerson's going to start this one. If he's going to go a little more aggressive. It worked for him first time. He's got the sizable life lead. Is he going to press it here? Because Chun-Li does not have any meter. It just takes him. Did he predict? He took a read in the fireball and he got it correct. Good read by Emersion. Doesn't need to do anything here. You can see he's trying to adapt and he's adapting very well, but it's just so difficult to deal with this safe pressure and these comebacks. Oh, punishes. Lovely. Once again, like the last game, he takes that in dominating fashion that first round.
He's just got to convert, you know, it's getting that second round in.
Here comes the pressure though, good take. It's good to just take his time. He doesn't need to rush in. Takes the read. Gets it wrong, but Valmaster's no punish. I don't know if it's too bad for him to make that read right now with the EX wall dives. I think that might be what he's thinking when he's not got Ultra. Because he's not going to be able to do that neutral jump heavy punch combo into Ultra if he doesn't have it. So I think that was maybe in his mind when he goes for these EX wall dives, his reads for the fireball. But he's got it now. Oh, and he's not quite killed him. This is stressful to watch, you know. This is quite scary.
Oh, it's looking pretty hard here. You don't want Chun-Li to build up her super meter for this third round. That's what I would suggest at the minute. The round's probably lost, but yeah, you don't really want to be dealing with her
No.
with a super.
Well, the last time I said this round was over, Emersion made a ridiculous comeback and it almost took it. So I didn't want to speak too soon there.
Pull out all the stuff. Fight!
Nice, good convert. Goes for the read again. See, he gets the punish, but it's not actually that hard. That must enter his mind. I think he must be thinking with a risk reward right now. And if I was Emersion, I'd be thinking the EX wall dive is not so bad when he's not got that ultra or super stocked as a read, because he wasn't punishing that heavily. But this is
look at
brutal.
this.
Ugh. Is he going to reset his Anshu in here somewhere? Yes, he does. Lands it, and it's over. 6.
6. Ooh.
6.
That's got to be unsettling if you're Emersion right there. That's getting close to a whitewash again.
It's a painful, and it's something you don't like to see because
Yeah.
he is doing very well. The only way I could read it is that, as far as I could see, the only way Valmaster was punished in that EX wall dive was with the neutral jump heavy punch, which, if he doesn't have ultra, he's not going to get that big a convert for damage. So I think that's going to enter his mind, and he's going to think to maybe take risks in that situation.
Yeah.
However, he's not had the reads the past 2 times. Valmaster's played pretty rock solid after getting hit with a few of those EX wall dives.
Right, I did say it was going to end 7-6, so
Yes, you did.
it's still on, you know? It's still on.
Yeah, it's still on, yeah.
Still on.
Or if this goes Valmaster's way, you couldn't be almost any more wrong. But
It's, either way, it's fine, you know?
Yeah. I said 7-2, so I'm hoping Emersion can pull a couple here.
Uh-huh.
He still can do it, it's just it's a struggle.
You sticking with Vega until the end?
I think so. I think it's a good decision because I think this is online at the end of the day. It's a learning experience. You might as well get as many matches in as possible, see what works and what doesn't. So
Yeah, this is not the real serious business of like playing in a tournament match or something like that. It's
Yeah.
playing online, it's an exhibition.
yeah, and it's experimenting, and you obviously want to win, but this should be a chance to test things. Lovely. Now, if he wins this again and stuns Valmaster now, he's going to have won the first 3 rounds of the past 3 games in dominating fashion. If he wins this here. But he's had to block the pressure. Nice to get out. Lovely. I think that was that jump back medium punch. Very nice to swat Valmaster away for jumping at him. But he's lost the claw now, and this could be vital. Oh! Oh my
Ooh,
god,
tough,
run,
he's running.
run Immersion! Run!
Oh no, that's it, Ultra!
Oh man.
That's heartbreaking. I just got the feeling he just wants to keep him at arm's length, and he's trying to run, and it's not going to work like that. She's always going to be able to chase you down.
There's no blueprint to beat Valmaster right now, in my opinion, with characters like Vega. I think if you're playing a more commanding character like a Seth,
Yeah, a rushdown character.
yep, yes, a Seth or a Kami, or possibly an Akuma, you maybe have more. Oh, it's fudged it.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Immersion here. This could be. This is looking likely to be a whitewash.
Okay. Come on, I don't want to see a 7-0 to be honest.
Oh, none of us do.
I think Valmaster wouldn't mind seeing it.
Yeah, okay, one person does. And maybe the Fellowship, you know?
Oh no. This is such an uphill battle right now, even in this situation. How is he going to approach him? He's protecting himself with fireballs. He's... Oh! Oh, he got the read! No!
No! Oh no, heartbreaker!
Oh my god.
Oh, that's harsh to take.
Oh, the struggle is real.
Well played, both players, though.
Yeah, that was one that I wanted to see. I thought Valmaster would be quite dominant in the match. I didn't realise it would be to that extent. Still, you need to credit Emersion as a player. He's a great player. It's just that he doesn't know the answers yet to that match, and I think to be honest with you, I think a lot of players don't know the answer to that, myself included. How do you beat this guy? I'm not sure yet.
It's going to take a little bit of work, but it's a bit of homework, is it?
And he's hitting ready right now in the lobby, and I'm going to run away fast.
I don't blame you. Right, so as
Yeah.
usual, after the first 7, I'm going to open up an endless lobby. Just to say beforehand, after next week's stream, which I'll have MBR versus Hassan and Jimmy Penguin versus Hado Shrooms, I will be switching to doing these streams monthly rather than weekly. It's just, I've got my reasons, but yeah, just keeping a heads up, you know. Okay, so help yourself to an endless lobby. You never know, one or two of the players might stick around and play it. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Mill, for doing commentary. It's been awesome.
No problem, man. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Hi, you thinking of going to any of the tournaments, like
Warriors Return,
versus fighting?
possibly.
Warriors
Yeah.